Hi Gemini, and welcome to your Tarotvideoscope for November 2016 by Ama. If you are located in United States and you celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving to you. This will be a general reading, and this reading is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Rising, and Gemini Moon. I will be posting a continuation of this reading. Please click on the link down here below if you are interested to download and purchase a continuation of this video through Vimeo.com. Because this will be a general reading, it may be beneficial to you if you schedule a personal consultation with me. In that case, please do contact me through my website, amalightworker.com, or you may email me amalightworker@gmail.com. Last weekend, and I'm recording this around October 22nd. So the weekend, mid-October, in other words, I did do another training working with the Akashic Records. I am now an advanced practitioner working with the Akashic Records. This advanced level, it's all about healing, how to heal with the Akashic Records one of your issues or a life circumstance. So if you are interested to have an Akashic Records reading with me, or to heal a circumstance or an issue in your life, please feel free to contact me, amalightworker@gmail.com. Please like, share, and subscribe. By subscribing, you would allow me to take messages that could be important for you as well. With that being said, let's now move on with your reading. The general feelings that I am picking up for this reading for you have to do with releasing a lot of emotions, anything that you need to release in order for you to be happy, relationships, partnerships, something new developments with legal cases or immigration cases or anything involving legal procedures, more training, something that has to do with generating more money, mixed feelings about something, and generally being seen by the public or by someone of importance with a positive eye. Let's break it down one by one. In the position representing you, you have the Nine of Cups. So this is the card. The meaning of the Nine of Cups, to me personally, it means happiness, happy as a child. It also means feeling creative, feeling intuitiveness. Sometimes this card also denotes hospitality. So maybe people are coming over and you may host them. You may be visiting a few people, so people are going to host you. But it also means feeling generous. First and foremost, it means generosity toward others, but it also means other people feeling generous toward you. Allow me to focus so I can psychically find out what does this mean for you. I keep hearing that some of you Geminis are or have some blockages with certain projects that are either work related or career related. And I feel that in November, you are going to see that things are going to pick up at a steady pace, and then it's going to keep on going forward without you having to have that feeling like I'm starting something, then I have to redo that thing, or it's stopping and then restarting again. I feel that something may change in the work environment because I do feel that whatever is improving is making you feel very happy. I feel like maybe it's just the furniture changing, or maybe you work in front of the computer. Maybe the company or your owner is going to give you, they're changing maybe the chair where you sit and is more comfortable. There's going to be maybe a new copy machine. There's going to be something changed in the work environment that is going to facilitate your daily routine. I feel that this month, a lot of you are going to be thinking about what makes you happy, what makes your inner child happy. And I feel that you may just decide to do something about that, because some of you, I keep getting that you are ready to take some action, or you are ready to do something. If you don't like your current job situation, you may start to look for a job. So definitely doing something positive if you are someone who doesn't like the work environment or the job that you do anymore. I also feel that you're going to be resolving a lot of, or you're going to be hanging out a lot with people who are most important to you. And I feel like somehow you are going to reevaluate every single connection, every single relationship that you have in your life. You may find that you may feel very blessed, but all the people that you have in your life, whether they influence you in a negative way or whether they influence you in a positive way, because I do feel that you are going to make lemons or lemonade out of lemons. You're going to find something positive that works for you in connection to every single person in your life. And I also feel like some of you are going through, or maybe you already did implement some changes and now you're just waiting for the results to come in or for the outcome, and the outcome could be very pleasing towards you. So you are going to feel very happy about something that you already did, something that is happening in your life. You may be tempted a little bit to spend some money, unnecessary money, maybe in pampering yourself, buying gifts. People are going to buy you gifts. So please watch out a little bit about how much money you could be spending. And generally, some of you may have some sort of a significant premonition or a significant dream, but you are going to see that life is going toward a much desired direction. And if you, for a couple of days on and off during this month of October, you could be going from feeling pessimistic or feeling more optimistic, going back and forth with these feelings. I do believe that generally is going to be a very optimistic month for you. The next card that showed up, it is the Two of Pentacles. This is the card. It does fall in the position of what could be crossing you. To me, it means having to make choices to maintain and keep balance in your life. And I do feel that in some ways, this will be a very busy month for you. And I see you having to juggle different activities, social life, work, your responsibilities, juggling relationships to make everything work. Some of you may have to decide on one relationship, a love relationship, having to make some important evaluation or an important decision regarding your love partnership. It does feel to me that this message is related to those of you who recently are in a relationship. Maybe your relationship could be as old as 2 years old. Okay, so 2 years old and under, I feel like these relationships, if you are a Gemini having a relationship who is 2 years old and under, you may be tested or something is going to happen. I feel like you are going to reevaluate your feelings or your relationship and having to make a choice here to keep a certain balance or decide what to do with this relationship. And I feel that this card to me also is related to finances and money. And I feel like in order for you to achieve your financial goal, whatever is it that you need to shift around to make your financial picture the way you like it to be, I feel that you're going to cut some expenses here, and you may be creating this way the finances that you need to invest in something. You may decide to take a course or two, and you have to cut some expenses to make and then to invest that money into your education or other things that are important for you right now to buy or to purchase. And I also feel that a lot of you are going to find, or maybe if you are someone who's still struggling to keep that balance in your life. I feel like there's always something going on with you, Gemini. If this is not happening, there's something else is happening. I feel like constantly throughout the year you always had to deal with something. You never had time to really focus on your goals, on your own personal goals. So this November, I do feel like finally maybe you don't have to deal with any thing else going on that needs your attention, and I do feel that you're going to be paying a lot of attention to your own feelings, to your own well-being, to taking care of yourself, taking care of your health, and make things happen for you and you only. So I feel like this is it. This is your moment. Some of you may find yourself having to make a love choice between two people. You maybe you're going to find that two people are interested in dating you, or maybe somebody is interested in you, you are interested in someone else, but it's going to be a situation similar to this for some of you Geminis, not for all of you, but for some of you. Some of you may be getting a second job, or a second job, like a part-time job, on top of the one that you have. And I also keep getting some of you either are moving or thinking of moving, because I do keep getting some Geminis spending a couple of days on your house, then a couple of days you spend it in a different home. So I don't know whether you're traveling and you're spending a couple of days at a hotel or over somebody else's house, or maybe you get to meet someone and you spend a couple of days over your house and a couple of days over this new partner's home that maybe you could be meeting in November. The next card that showed up for you, it is the Page of Cups. Here it is. It represents a Cancer or Scorpio or a Pisces. This could be the sun sign, the rising sign, or the moon sign. And to me it means fresh emotions, gentleness, intuitiveness, kindness, a new situation in your life, and feeling very much empathetic toward others. Allow me to figure out psychically why is it that this card showed up. I feel like my guides are telling me that you are going to get in touch with so many new emotions, but you are also going to get in touch with some emotions that maybe you were not aware that you have been bearing these emotions deep, deep down in your heart, deep, deep down in your soul. I feel that for some reason, some of you are going to release a lot of these old buried emotions. A lot of junk, a lot of emotional junk is going to come to a surface. I feel that this is a positive thing that is happening, because emotionally now you are going to be able to move on, let go of anything that emotionally is no longer serving you. I feel that there's going to be a turning around of events. So if job was stressful, now it's not going to be stressful anymore. If a relationship is stressful, you may end things in this relationship because it was stressing you way too much, wasn't worth it anymore, it just wasn't working out. Or something else positive could happen in a relationship sense. Many of you Geminis are going to receive some important news. Maybe it's coming to you from your siblings or from far. There's going to be some good news or some very, very interesting news coming to you from far. I don't know what that is. Let's see what happens. Someone else from your past may decide to come and visit you. I don't know whether this person lives in the same area, but not as close. But definitely, I feel like someone may just show up to come and visit you. Someone may be going for a training. I feel like there's going to be plans around a possible class, a possible workshop, or a possible seminar. Maybe at your job there's going to be talks about training people, or maybe they want to help you and your career, so therefore you have to go through another training in order for you to get to the next level of your job or to the next level of your career. Definitely there's going to be talks and planning around that. So that seems like a great opportunity showing up for you. The next card that showed up, it does fall in the position of what is the root cause of this. This is the King of Cups. So again, this represents a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. This could be the sun sign, the rising sign, or the moon sign. The meaning of this card is this denotes a person who went through some struggles, through some difficulties, but did hold on to it with a lot of dignity and a lot of grace. Another meaning of the card, to me, it also means self-improvement, a new motive, a new inspiration that is going to push you, propel you to move forward, inspire you to do something and move forward. It also means stability and common understanding. And usually these cards, to me personally, it also represents a nurturing father who would always put his family first. It does feel to me like a boss or a superior is going to grant you a chance or an opportunity that rarely comes around. I feel like some of you, maybe it feels like a competition, maybe competing for a job, competing to get a certain project, competing to be seen, to be noticed by a manager or a boss or a higher up. I feel like Gemini, you don't even have to try that hard because all eyes are on you. So if there is an opportunity that you are trying to grab, that's going to happen. You are going to attract that opportunity. If it is that you have your eyes on someone, maybe a little bit of a platonic relationship or a flirtation, I feel like there's going to be a situation when you're going to have this little opportunity here to express your feelings toward these people, or to have that connection, or to find out really what's going on here between the two of us. This may also be related to one of your parents. Because this is a general reading, it may be related to your mother, but the direct meaning of the card is the father. Some of you maybe you are in a relationship with someone who has children, maybe from children from a different relationship. And for some of you, this connection that you could be making with someone who has children may come to you as a surprise. But there's going to be something here to be talked or to be discussed around children. So maybe it's someone else around you who has children and a problem or something going on with their children. So this may not even be someone with whom you are involved romantically. So there's going to be a situation here around a child, and it must be important. Maybe it's not necessarily your child, it could be, but to me it feels like talking about children around you, somebody else's children, to help them somehow. The next card that showed up for you, it is the Queen of Swords. And it does fall in the position of the near past. And it does represent a Gemini, so that could be you, a Libra, or an Aquarius. This could be the sun sign, the rising sign, or the moon sign. To me also it means authority of public life. It means it could be a lawyer, someone in the law enforcement agency, or a therapist of some sort. This is someone to go to if you need advice, practical advice from his or her experience. I feel like there's going to be something that you need to shift or to change around. If you are someone who has been going for therapy in a certain clinic or with a certain person, I feel that you may feel the need to now change therapists, or change clinics, or change doctors. If you are someone who's dealing with a legal case, although I keep getting the message that many of you Geminis could be starting some new legal proceedings. There's a lot of legalities here involved, and if they feel like new, you may decide to do something, to start something dealing with a judicial system, legal courts, immigration. It could be in relation to taxes or some other issues, but some of you could be initiating something new in terms of the legal system, legal cases. If you are someone who has been struggling for such a long time now to conclude maybe a legal situation, I feel that some of you just had it, and you may just change your lawyers or the company that is representing you. And I do feel that this new lawyer that is coming is like God sent. They're going to be doing in such a short amount of time a lot of the work that your previous lawyer promised you that they were going to be doing that for you by now. So it feels like an old stagnating, such a long pending case when it comes to this legal case or trial or immigration case, whatever that is. I also feel that you are going to be attracting a lot of people. You're going to feel at the center of attention. You're going to feel like everybody's coming to you because they want to know your opinion. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? Whether it is through work or through friends, family, and your social life. I feel that if you are someone who has children, you are going to feel that much more connected with your own children. I feel that at least one important conversation is going to happen between you and a child. It's going to be that heart-to-heart moment. You know, spilling out the guts, see what's going on, like having that deep conversation between you and a child. And I'm also keep hearing that it doesn't matter how old your child is. He could be 2 years old, he could be 50 years old, he could be 10 years old, he could be 20 years old. There's going to be that moment of something deep conversation or deep understanding happening here between you and your child. I also keep hearing that if you have children that are mature, not little kids, I feel like congratulations are in order. Something good or some success is to be celebrated in relation to you, one of your children. So I keep hearing congratulations in regards to one of the children that you have. You could be conceiving a child for that matter, but I keep hearing congrats in relation to one of your children. And if that doesn't make sense to you, because not everybody has children, again, I keep getting that someone is going to give you some really, really great advice. Some great advice is headed toward you and practical help. So your job is to be as receptive as you can toward this great advice coming to you, or people who are offering help somehow to you. So say yes to these people who are trying to help you, because I feel like the universe is sending these helpful people now toward you, people who want to promote you, people who want to align with you, people who want to defend you, people who want to protect you, people who want to help you to achieve your goals, people who want to help you to bring you to the next level of anything that you desire, to the next level of life. So helpful, benevolent people are going to be coming one by one. The next card that showed up, it does fall in the position of the near future, and it is the Six of Cups. To me, it means the soulmate card. So it means the soulmate card, but it also means having nostalgia over simple pleasures, reminiscing over memories of your childhood, memories of the past. It also comes with an advice. Take your time to smell the roses. Take a pause, because there's going to be more work and more challenges ahead of you, and you need to take this moment now to celebrate, to enjoy the roses, to enjoy your accomplishments. There's going to be a reunion. It's not going to be a major reunion. I feel like by chance or casually, or you just run into someone. Maybe you haven't had enough time to dedicate the time and attention that you wanted to dedicate to this person, but I feel like you're going to run into this person. You could be running at them at the store, at a mall. Some of you may be going on a romantic date. This could be a new date. You may already have a relationship, so you are way past over that dating phase. But however, I'm picking up with something romantic between you and your current partner. There's going to be something romantic for some of you who have been in long-term, well-established relationships. And I also keep getting that somehow you are going to be drawn to create some romance. It's that, like lighting up candles, a nice perfume, or a nice room spray. I keep getting all this kind of a very romantic environment. I don't know whether you are going to be going somewhere for the holidays and everything is so romantic with candles and good china, or you may just be drawn to have that, to create that experience for yourself, to make an event out of ordinary things, out of everyday life, to kind of break a little bit the boredom and the routine of everyday's life. And I also feel that some of you again are going through this phase, changing a little bit by little bit your physical appearance, even if it is buying a new pair of earrings or buying new shoes or tiny little things. But I feel like whatever change you are going to make, even if it is very little, it's really going to be noticeable, and you're going to attract a lot more attention. I keep getting some gift cards or gift certificates. I don't know what this is and why I keep picking that up. Maybe you still have some gift certificates that you haven't used. Maybe it's time for you to use them. Or maybe other people may be giving you some sort of gifts or gift certificates, or something here that feels very giving toward you. Allow me to focus a little bit more, because I feel like they're trying to tell me something else and I need to pick up on that. I feel that through connections. For some of you, it's going to be through old connections that you already have. For others, it's going to be new connections that you are going to be creating. These connections, whether they are old or new, are going to bring you some opportunity to generate more money. And the scenario is going to be different for all of you, but it is through connections with people that some opportunity will just show up for you to generate more money. Some of you could be closing a very important deal, a financial deal, as a result, securing something in terms of your finances. If you are looking to for a loan, you're securing that. Pay a debt, you're doing that. A raise, you're doing that. Buying a home or a car, you're doing that. So something is coming together for you. If you are someone who's looking for fundings somehow, that is being approved or is coming. So connections with people are going to be very important, because it is through people who know people, through various connections that you have or that you are going to have, that you are going to attract and bring these great opportunities toward you. And I also keep getting some of your friends maybe intervening a little bit and try to introduce you to someone, if you are someone who's looking to get to know new people. And I'm going to leave it at that. So generally it means it's going to be a busy month, but please take your time, make it your business to find some time there to really enjoy your success, or just to enjoy having time, spending time with others, quality time. I'm now going to pass on to you your Akashic Records messages. So let me remind you again that I am now an advanced practitioner working with the Akashic Records. So that means that now I could heal an issue or a circumstance that you have been struggling with in your life. So if you are interested, again, contact me for a private consultation. I'm a lightworker@gmail.com. Please like, share, and subscribe. By subscribing, you would allow me to take messages that could be important for you as well. Love and surprises are in the air. So if someone may surprise you, or you could be the one surprising someone else. But definitely the energy of these surprises that kind of started for some of you in October, it's not quite over yet. So many of you are going to have surprises in some of you you're going to have surprises in a love related sense. Others are going to have surprises in a work related sense, or in your job environment. You may hear that someone is preparing to leave the work environment, or somebody new could be coming in the work environment. And you may also hear of people doing some stuff that is really going to shock you. So for some of you, you may hear something that's going on around you that is really going to shock you. You may hear of an important news or an important announcement on TV, on social media, on a newspaper, on a magazine, on the press that will really shock you. Some of you will witness an event that will happen, that this event will make history, and it's going to be one of those days to remember later on in life, because one day you're going to say, like, when this happened, I was here, I was doing this, I was doing that. So it's going to be a moment, in other words, that is going to make history. This moment could be important for the family's history, only between family members and loved ones, so it has to do with your family's history making news. And for others, what's going to happen, what you are going to witness, what you are going to hear is going to be one of those important moments, key moments, that is going to make history at the nation level. Something must be happening in a country where you live, in the state where you live. So something's going to happen that is going to be a world event. It's going to be a moment in history for the whole globe. So some sort of a news is going to take the world or the globe, the planet, as a storm, some sort of a global news. You may decide to stop the romance with a recent flame. If you are someone who maybe recently got to know someone, got together with someone, so by recently I mean in the recent 3 months, maybe some of you are going to decide to put a stop to this romance. So maybe that's what it was, just a strong sexual attraction for some of you. You may decide to let things go, or go back to the way things were before the two of you got together sexually or romantically, or even create something here and the possibility of a new arrangement, a new kind of a relationship between the two of you. But definitely some of you are going to put a stop to the sexual and the romance part of it. For other Geminis, you may hear from or get in touch with a loved one, with someone you have deep feelings for. And for some of you, that means that you may rekindle the love or the relationship that you have, or at least establish again some sort of a communication. Remember that they also have free will. Some opportunities to improve and upgrade a job situation or a career or a profession will be offered to you. People will appear out of nowhere to help you, to elevate you to the next stage of your love status, to the next stage of your career, or to the next stage of your life overall. So again, thank you so much. Click on the link down here below if you are interested to hear a continuation of this reading for download and purchase through vimeo.com. Please like, share, and subscribe. By subscribing, you would allow me to take messages that could be important for you as well. Thank you so much. Contact me for a private reading, amalightworker@gmail.com. Have a great month and happy Thanksgiving to you. Bye-bye.